Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to rank up to champ no matter what rank you are. If you're silver, gold, plat, diamond, these tips can really help you and I hope you find them really helpful. And before we get into it, I have a Discord server I would like most of you guys to join because I can teach you furthermore about game sense mechanics. I can do tutorials, but I've been champ and for the past 4 consecutive seasons. So I'm going to be showing you how I was able to rank up to champ, and I'm going to be giving you tips on game sense, mechanics, and everything else you need to actually be a champ player. So let's get straight into it. The first thing I'm going to mention is game sense, because that's a way bigger topic than mechanics. So for game sense, what all of plat and diamond, I feel like they all struggle with positioning. So this is a really shitty drawing, but you know what? We're gonna bear with me now. Hear me out, okay? These are boost pads, as you can see. This is the middle, and these are the 2 goals. Okay. So there are 2 roles. There's first man, and then there's last man, or second man, whatever you want to call it. So second man should always, we're gonna draw another circle for the car. That's yep. God, I suck at drawing. It doesn't matter. So we have that's a really big circle. Okay. So this is our first man. He is making a play to make a shot or a pass. And then your job as second man is to obviously stay behind him. Because if you come up here next to him and they boom the ball, then you both are awkward and you can't recover and get back to your net. So that's why you stay behind him. That way, in case they clear it, you're able to rotate back and save the ball. So but first, when you're rotating back, like you're behind your teammate here, that is just a scribble. Okay. So your teammate goes to make a play. They boom the ball back towards your half, and your teammate is out of position. He's in their half, and you're the only one back. You want to wait until your teammate is able to start coming back before you push. But you don't want to just sit in the net and wait for them to shoot. Because that is, I think, the number one thing that even high diamond struggles with, and that's not challenging the ball early. Please challenge early. Early chow. It gives your teammate more time to recover, get boost, and go back into net. Because if you do hit the ball, it booms the ball back into their half, and then your teammate is able to get mid boost or even your corner and push up with you. And then even if you miss, it will slow down the enemy team. Like if they're dribbling it, it makes them flick the ball earlier, meaning it gives your teammate more time to get back and save the ball. So early challenge, but only challenge when your teammate is recovering from a play. And then another thing that even diamond, high diamond, and even low champ struggles with is not going for the ball sooner than they do. You should most definitely just go for the ball. And I feel like a problem is hesitation. It's hard to explain, but don't, ball chase, of course. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is what I'm saying is you should be challenging the ball more often than you already are. Try to average between 5 to 7 shots per game. Shots on net. That is a really good goal. And then once you are making a play, and I see this in a lot of like plat and then diamond, if you're making a play, let like you're dropping back, okay? And then the opponent has the ball. They have the ball. And they're like pushing towards your net, okay? And then you're done making a play. They now have the ball. Rotate all the way back and wait for your teammate to challenge. Don't cut them towards mid and challenge the ball, because if your teammate is behind you, then you should recover like all the way back. But if your teammate is also up here, then you should challenge earlier because it will give your teammate more time to recover. But if your teammate is here, okay, you can turn off ball cam and check. If your teammate is here, then you should rotate all the way back because they have a straight dead-on shot, and it's easier for them to hit the ball and get a good clear. So please let your teammate go for the ball if they have a better angle. Now I'm going to talk about mechanics. So mechanics, when I say mechanics, I don't mean like flip resets, musties, whatever. Okay? Although like those are cool, they're flashy, whatever. If you're diamond and plat, respectfully stop practicing those unless you can get those in game consistently off of like any setup. Now, the mechs that you should be training is shooting, and there's several parts to shooting. I think 3 that I want to cover. There's 3 parts to shooting. First, we have shooting power, shooting accuracy, and shooting placement. Now, even I struggle with this, and I'm champ. So, first off, shooting power. Now, I'm pretty sure if you go to browse training packs, there's a training pack somewhere called Shots You Shouldn't Miss. Please do this training pack every single day. It will help you a lot. And shooting power is what I mean is like wait for the ball to bounce off of the ground, like hit it as it's about to bounce, is what I mean. It will gain height and power and speed if you, rather than just flipping into the ball or just hitting it dead on. And I'm sure all of you guys know this, hitting the ball dead on will pop it more up, and then flipping into it will make it stick to the ground more. And if you're in plat to low diamond, power shots are really good to practice. They are insanely good to practice. I mean, if you can get power shots off consistently and slot it to wherever you want, you will rank up to high diamond. I promise. Now, shooting accuracy, this is going to come from free play, just shooting in free play and shooting in training packs. And then shooting placement, you want to shoot the ball in an area where it's going to be hard for the opponent to get to. Although this takes time and a lot, and I mean a lot of practice to get used to, try to start just putting the ball in an awkward position for the opponent, just far away from the opponent. If your opponent is, let's say, here, like bottom left side of the goal, try to shoot it top right. Or if you know he has no boost, like your teammate has taken up all the boost because he's greedy, of course. Try to shoot it more high because it's going to be harder to cover that top area of the goal, obviously, because he has no boost. So please do training packs and work on your shooting, not just flip resets, because Plat and Diamond are the ranks where you're starting to get a little more mechanical and you're starting to understand your car more. So yes, it's fun to go for these, but focus on the basics. You will rank up so much faster because I spent like 800 hours just in Plat. I think 900 actually. I spent 900 hours in Plat and low diamond only because when I went into free play, I only went for like flashy like flip resets and stuff. Now that like I can do them really consistently now, yes, but getting a good setup in game and actually pulling it off in game rarely happens because everyone is going for the ball. So please focus on these basic shots and stuff before moving on to harder mechanics. Next is defense. Defense is like, oh my god, just please, if you like being second man and revolving around your teammates, which you should be doing as like any rank really, revolve around your teammates. Like notice your teammates' playing style. If they're more offensive, play more defensive, and then vice versa. So, but defense is always something that is needed. Shadow defense, especially shadow defense. Please work on your shadow defense. Shadow defense will absolutely like carry throughout all of Plat and even low diamond. I mean, any rank really, because shadow defense is helpful in all ranks. But the higher the rank you are, like the more ball control you're obviously gonna have. Focus on flicks too. Please work on basic flicks, like diagonal flicks, not like a breezy flick, musty flick, whatever. Like a diagonal flick or anything. Just work on flicks and flicking the ball and work on your positioning to where you're able to flick the ball at like full power and it's not too high above the net. And I think that wraps it up for today's video. I mean, I pretty much covered everything that I can really think of that helped me. Shooting placement, power, accuracy, yada, yada, yada. If you want more tips and other stuff and help with your gameplay, I am happy to coach you if you join my Discord server. I have it linked in my bio and I'll have it linked on this video. So please check that out. Me and my friend will be more than happy to teach you. And I hope you guys thought this video was helpful. If you did, leave a like. And let me know if you want tutorials on how to do certain mechanics. And I'll try my best.